YTPC, Smoking Uncle Frank here. I wasn't really planning on doing a video today. Where did I put my There's my pipe? Okay. I wasn't really planning on doing a video today, but I wanted to test out my little mic here I got. I finally figured out how to work the doggone thing, how to get my computer to recognize it. And it's showing up, and I tested it by doing the whole rubbing on. I'm not going to rub on it here now because you're going to get a bunch of scratchy stuff in the video. Anyway, let me know how the sound is. I hope it improves things. When I bought the thing, it's crazy. I tried plugging it into my computer through the mic port and talking to it, and I wasn't getting nothing. I was just getting the sound off the computer. And for some reason, it just wasn't recognizing it. I don't know what. I don't know. I looked at the instructions, and the instructions told me that that I needed a power source for it. So I went out and I bought one of these things here. Okay, and it's got a little USB plug-in on it. I'm not going to take it out of the box because I'm sending the doggone thing back, actually. I discovered something which I'm going to get to. I plugged it in there, and I figured, well, I'll plug it in there, and I'll plug in the mic and talk, and I'll be good. Well, it didn't work out that way. Apparently, this is not so much a power source, but a digital voice recorder. So it's like a little memo thing. You talk into it, and I don't know anything about. I'm not that technical. I'm sure there's a way where you can take those audio files, incorporate them into a video file, and get them to sync up properly, and it's just too much bullshit, excuse my French, for me. I just didn't want to mess with that. So I looked at a few YouTube videos, and most of them were pretty much useless to me. Finally, I discovered, though, that when you go down to the microphone, which is your little sound icon on your computer, if you left click on it, it brings up a little menu, which I know about those little sub menus, and it says sound, Windows, Sonic headphones, okay. And then okay, so what I did was I went over the sub menu and I just set it to Windows Sonic for headphones. I don't know what the hell that is, but for some reason all of a sudden the microphone started working, so I'm good with that. So this thing here, this $71 item, I'm losing a couple bucks on it because it's shipping it back. But you know what? I don't need it. I'm not going to mess around with all this trying to put a sound file together and then a video file and put them together and have it all come out to where it sounds like it's transitional or whatever, just all kind of blends together nicely. And it looks like when I'm moving my mouth like this, it doesn't look like, and then later on you see my mouth moving, kind of stupid stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's enough of that. I got my rant out of the way, so to speak. Went to you saw my video yesterday. I went to the Arlington Heights Pipe Shop and had a nice little afternoon with Jeff the chef and my buddy Mike. And Jeff gifted me something which is amazing. I don't know. It was a really nice thing for him to do. I was impressed with it, and I thank him for it. But he gave me a pouch of Rich Dark Flake, which I've been looking for. It was almost full. I mean, he had smoked a couple of bowls. I know because the week before I smoked a little bit with him. But let's see if I can get the video. There it is. So almost a full jar there. So that was really nice of him. So Jeff, thank you. Thank you. He gave it to me, I guess, for my birthday or whatever. He also gave me a little, because he noticed that I always lay my pipe on its side when I'm sitting in the pipe shop or whatever, or sit in my lap or whatever. He gave me a little stand too, so I could stand my pipe up while I was sitting there, if I wanted to set my pipe down. So that little metal stand, so that was kind of cool. And while I was there, oops, I dropped my mic. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The sound is going to be messy now. I'm going to get it all scratchy from fooling with the thing, but yeah, well, live with it. I don't know what to tell you. That clip didn't stay clipped, so let me get myself clipped back up here. It's just got a short cord out. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, see if I can find either bring the computer closer or find another cord to lengthen it. But while I was there, I was looking around and I wasn't really planning on buying anything. I was just kind of going up there to smoke some tobacco and hang out with the Chicago Pipe Club guys. Some of them were there, and I gave them my membership. So I'm waiting for them to. They're gonna put me on a list, I guess, and they're gonna mail me my whatever an email. They're gonna put me on an email list too, so I'll get updates on things. But I've been wanting to try the Three Nuns. And I went up there to the counter. I saw it. I really was. I was kind of just looking. I saw some other tobacco that kind of maybe on my radar, and then I saw this here. And the first tin had the smoke if you die garbage on there. One of these kind of deals. This is horrible. This is the package from the Rich Dark Flake that Jeff gave me. Okay, you got Rich Dark Flake there, but then when you flip it over, it's got this guy with a hole cut in his side. Don't smoke. Could happen to you. That's horrible. That's just not right. That's not right. Anyway, they had another tin behind the tin that was out, which had the label across there. That label that didn't have that guy on there, but it had that label about smoking, about being bad for you. So I looked behind that tin, and there were some other tins, and I pulled this one up here, which didn't have the label on it. I go, well, that's an older tin. That's got to be an older tin because they're not advertising any of that stuff. Well, turned out it's from January 2016. So I got an older tin of Three Nuns, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to crack that open one of these days soon here. I'll open it up for you and let you see it, and I'll smoke some of it. And we'll chat it up about it. I'm gonna smoke a couple bowls on my own and kind of get a taste for it, see what it's about. But anyway, uh, well, let's see. That's pretty much about it. So far it's been a gloomy day. It's raining out. It's really kind of depressing looking out there. But no worries. I'm not bothered by it. Uh, So I'm gonna try to shoot a few more. I don't know where I'm gonna take my camera with me next time. I'm gonna try to do a little more call it on the road or whatever with Smoking Uncle Frank, whatever you want to call it. I'm thinking about I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna do in my next one is I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of my old clock shop that I work at or watch shop that I work at. Let you see some old clocks and watches and so forth, and you get to see where I work and what it's like. Meet some of the people there. Really, the people are just me and the owner. We're the only two that work there. But there's other guys that come in. There's collectors and so forth. And hopefully you meet. There's some of the interesting characters that are there. See if I can con some of them into stepping into the camera for me. So talk about some watches and so forth. I'm sure Mike over at Briar Blues would love to see something like that. But I know he's all about watches. I'm not so much about watches. I'm more about the pipes and video games and what have you. But what can I tell you? It's a living for me. I mean, I do it for a living, but I don't get into collecting. I wear a Timex. I mean, come on, how less of a watch guy can I be? I appreciate a fine looking timepiece and all that. I appreciate looking at that, like things like the Patek Philippe's and the Rolexes and the Lecoulters and so forth. But I don't have the money for that kind of stuff. Not anymore, anyways. At one time I did, and I had some nice watches, but I had to give them up for better things, like eating. So eating and rent, and just surviving. So I'm just hanging out here. Got my friend here, my best friend here next to me. She's always by my side and chatting with you. And I don't really have a whole lot more to say. Oh, I met one guy there. I met a new guy there. He's a new subscriber now. He saw me there, and I talked to him. He said, "Oh, you got a YouTube channel?" I said, "Yeah, I got Smoking Uncle Frank." So he went and looked it up. He subscribed for me right there in front of me. So very nice fella. So I don't remember your name. So if you're watching this video, uh, it was nice meeting you. I appreciate the subscription, and I hope you continue to watch. I'll hopefully get your name next time, and I'll mention your name on the channel. I'm a bird brain. I forget people's names really quick. Until I get to know them for a while, I get to talking to them, and after a while, it finally starts to gel in my head. But I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. So anyway, let me know how the sound is. I'm gonna listen to it afterwards, so I have an idea. But I'm trying to improve things. I'm working on it. I'm gonna take my camera when I go out on the road. That's got a good audio on it. But I'm sitting in front of my computer sometimes, and I don't know. I just like it. It's got a bigger screen on it. I can really kind of see everything in the background and all that. So yeah, what can I say? For $23, the microphone's not a bad deal if it works well. We'll see. So anyway, guys, I will see you. Well, I guess I'll see you Wednesday or the next couple of days, whatever. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Smoking Uncle Frank, signing off. Nope, I'm forgetting. I got my mouse here. I can click you out of here with that. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye, all. Oh, click on it.